Hi everyone, coming on with a quick tutorial. I was over in my sister's last week sometime, I think it was Wednesday, and she had a shopping receipt as her bookmark. Now, I done a video yesterday which will be uploaded scheduled. I've just realised how to schedule, so I'm not sure when it will be scheduled for yet, but I made these lace bookmarks, but I want to make quite a few. She's an avid reader, and I saw these on Pinterest, and they are corner bookmarks. You just slip them over whatever page you're reading, and you can see where your page is to start again. So they are so simple to make, and you can vary the size. It doesn't have to be as big as what I have made. I have used a 5 by 5 inch by 5 inch square, and basically what you do is, now I've only got part because I've obviously already made one, but what you do is you score your square at 2.5 and then 2.5 the other way, so it's in a perfect fold. Okay, then what you do is you cut out this bottom square and take it away, you don't need that. Then this top one, you cut it from corner to corner, so it's on a diagonal. Alright, then what you do is you fold that over and give it a wee score. Then we will fold that one over and give it a wee fold. So you're left with that, okay, and that's your pocket, but that just doesn't look right, so we'll do it the other way, fold and fold, and then we've got that, okay, which will be easier to cover. So I'm just going to glue this part down just now, and you can glue it with anything. I am just going to use this for quickness. Okay, and that's your basic structure done. Now this one, what was that? No, it's actually quite even. I thought it was maybe out a wee bit, but it's not. So what I've got is, when I made this one, I had one of my squares empty, so I have cut the diagonal off, and I'll use that on this one, so it's varied but it matches the colour scheme. Okay, so I am just going to glue that on. So I'm just going up to the corner. I think I'll actually do it from the base. I think it might work out a bit better, because then I can trim if I have to. And I've got a little bit here that I need to trim, so I will use my paper scissors and just trim off that wee excess bit. It's not much, but it would annoy me. There we go. All done. And then if you want to make it stand out a little bit, you can go over it with some distress ink, which I will do. I'm going to use Dusty Concord because there's little bits of purple in the bottom part. So I have already got some on my tool. There we go. Now you could leave it at that if you wish. That would be absolutely fine. Or you can decorate it up however you wish. Let me see what I've got nearby. Got letters here. I don't know if I've got her initial handy. Possible I don't. Oops, a daisy. An avalanche. Let me see. Right there, we've got L there. Colour wise, it's not matching, so I'll need to do something with that. Let me think what I've got nearby that'll work. Let's see. That might work. I'm just going to take a little tiny bit on my finger and just dab it on. That's all I'm doing, is just dabbing it on. Whoops. So it's nothing fancy. There we go. That'll do me fine just now. And then what I'll do is, once it's dried a little bit, whoops, just slipped over. Is I will add some stickles to it. Because if I'd added the stickles to the brown, it would have just come through too dark. Oops, a daisy. There we go. And then I will put that on with just a little bit of silicone gel. So I'm just going to add a little dot there, a little dot there, and we'll go for one about there. And that should be enough to hold it, because it's not a massive big bit. I'm just going to use my tweezers and position it on like that. There we go. So they're so easily done. Now this one I've added a wee ribbon up the top. To do that, all you need to do is just snip across the tip, so you'll then have a little slot up the top, and get a bit of matching ribbon. I'll use this purple one this time. That's going to be far too big, so I'll just trim a little bit off of that. Okay, and then using my tweezers I will feed it through the hole at the top like that. Okay, and then I will just use a little bit of glossy accents to position it in place. So I'm just adding a little bit at the back of the ribbon and a little bit at the front of the ribbon, so you can hopefully see the little bit of glue in there. And then all I do is just press it down, okay, and then when you open it up you can see the ribbons attached to either side, so it's not going to stick together, okay. And if you're worried that it will, add a bit of acetate, clear bit of acetate into the corner and just let it dry, and that will stop it sticking to either side. But that's it, really easy to do, and they make nice little gifts for nieces and nephews, or if you're giving a gift token, or even if you're giving a book token, it's ideal. If you're gifting someone a few books, make a wee personalised bookmark for each book. They don't go wrong. I mean, for myself, I've got a book next to my bed, I've got one in here, and I've got one in the bathroom, so that I've always got something to read. So I like to have a few bookmarks around. At the moment, my one in here is embarrassingly a topper for one of my bags, but it works. Anyway, I'm going to let you go, and I hope that you've enjoyed that little tutorial. Any other questions, just feel free to ask. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.